Hey, it's Cathy. Today we're going to be talking about Met Gala fashion. Yesterday I spent the whole afternoon binging the Met Gala red carpet, everybody's stories. So I figured let me talk about the fashion and my thoughts. You know, the Met Gala always has a theme. This year the theme was In America, a Fashion Lexicon. So to me that conjures up images of like indigenous fashion, cowboy hats, denim, streetwear, grunge. Those are the themes that come to mind, right? Also, the designers that come to mind are, of course, Tom Ford, Michael Kors, Marc Jacobs, Tommy Hilfiger, Ralph Lauren, and so many more. That's what I was expecting to see. And I was like, okay, this theme is actually, it's a little broad, but if somebody incorporates either like American themes or American designers, you got the assignment right. There has not been a Met Gala since 2019, so people are gonna go all out. People are gonna bring their A game. No. That's not what I saw. That's what you saw. Let me know in the comments. Those were the themes. And I think there were a lot of people that just got the theme right. People like Pharrell and his wife. Now, okay, he was wearing Chanel, but I think Pharrell and people like Kristen Stewart, they are under contract with Chanel, so they're gonna be wearing Chanel. And Chanel usually is not, no offense, but when Chanel dresses people for like events, I kind of hate it. I love Chanel bags, but Chanel ready to wear, Chanel haute couture, it can be hit or miss. So Pharrell and his wife Helen were wearing Chanel. It was like this black, is that leather? I don't know what it is. I don't usually like when people match their man, but in this situation, I was like, they're cute, they're cute. I loved the jewelry, I loved her hair, I loved everything about it. It was a little subdued, but it was on theme, and I was like, they got the assignment. And another thing I liked, it was American without being campy. And camp was a few years ago, so no camp. Another person who I think did the theme well is Lupita Nyong'o. So Lupita was wearing like this denim dress. It kind of reminds me of old school Bob Mackie. It was made by Versace, of course. Versace dressed so many people, which to me was like, why didn't we use American designers? But that's neither here nor there. Why didn't anybody wear old vintage Halston? There's so many American designers that people had to choose from. And I feel like a lot of people just were like, oh, I'm gonna wear the latest thing from spring, summer 2022. But I like this. The denim, it brings the drama. It's over the top. It's not something I would wear to the Oscars. So I would definitely say it's perfect for the Met Gala. Her jewelry is gorgeous. Her hair is over the top and crazy, but this is what I'm expecting. I need you to bring the drama when you're coming to the Met Gala. This is not the Oscars, this is not the Tonys, this is not the VMAs. Elegant drama. Another person who I thought understood the assignment and probably was my favorite look of the night was Iman. She was dressed in Harris Reed for Dolce & Gabbana. The dress was, I don't know if it's feathers, but Iman is like 60 plus. It was gorgeous, it was stunning. It brought the drama. It was, as I said, Harris Reed is an American designer, so I was like, she got the assignment. It was something where I was like, wow, she's my number one. I know a lot of people were like, I don't like it, but I'm like, this is what the Met Gala is for. You're coming to Met Gala for like pretty dresses, you should have stayed home. The dress that I'm wearing is a collaboration between Christopher John Rogers and Target. He's an up-and-coming African-American designer, and I was expecting to see more stuff from him. Eva Chen wore one of his designs. I didn't love it in terms of did it fit the assignment? Yes, it did. So Sierra wore a football-themed dress by Dundas. It was a green color. It had Russell Wilson's number on the front. She had a really cute bag that was in the shape of a football. When I first saw it, I was like, But then when I realized all the components, I was like, okay, she got the assignment. Her glam, her face, her ponytail, like, I was loving all of that. Sierra was definitely top 5 for me. I loved Billie Eilish. She looked very Marilyn Monroe-esque. And actually, I was expecting a few more people to do Marilyn Monroe type dresses. She was wearing Oscar de la Renta. I just loved the look. She has really, really blue eyes and she had smoked them out. One of my friends was like, she looks possessed, but I think she looks gorgeous. I am all for the boobs. She's such a tomboy, but I like the fact that she can kind of cosplay into a girly girl that shows off her femininity, her beauty. So I appreciate it because get you a girl that can do both, right? Jennifer Lopez, I feel like she got the assignment. She was wearing Ralph Lauren. The dress itself was gorgeous. My only complaint about was she was over accessorized. Okay, you're wearing Ralph Lauren, American designer. It's the color, the brown color was gorgeous on her. But then she had this like necklace that was kind of Western and like this Western looking belt that I'm just like, girl, why? It's like a cowboy looking hat that did not go with the outfit and like a fur that she took off and like her shoes were silver. Now I'm sure the shoes were a mistake. Some intern lost their job. The bronze shoes that she was supposed to wear are stuck in customs. I totally get the shoe thing being silver and sometimes you just have to make that work. But everything else, all those bad accessories seem intentional. When she took that little faux fur bolero thing off, I was like, oh, it's cute actually. Now don't get it twisted. She looked gorgeous. I saw her pictures and they were gorgeous. My friends are so shady though, because I was like, oh, she looks so gorgeous. One of my friends found an unretouched picture. Now she's still gorgeous. My friend was like, oh look, she looks 50. We're so shady, but she's gorgeous. J-Lo does not look 50, but you can tell that she has a good retoucher. Whoever retouches J-Lo's photos has a very delicate touch. It's not Madonna's retoucher. If you saw the video of Madonna at the VMAs and you saw the picture that she posted on her Instagram, you're gonna be like, your retoucher, I don't know if they need to be fired or they need a raise, because who is that? That's not Madonna. J-Lo was with Ben. Are you rooting for Ben and Jen? Let me know in the comments. I had a whole 15-minute conversation about J-Lo and Ben, so I'm not gonna go in here or there, but you know, they look nice. His mask didn't fit, but whatever. It was all about J-Lo. One person who I felt like thought they got the assignment but didn't was Debbie Harry from Blondie. She was wearing Zac Posen, who is an American designer. The one thing I did not want to see was an American flag anywhere. I'm like, no, don't take it literal. She had like a train that looked like an American flag. And of course, a denim jacket. We talk about the influencers and social media people that were there. I feel like this is like the first year where a lot of them showed up. I was watching the E! News telecast of the Met Gala. I think Emma Chamberlain was like third person that showed up on my screen. And I was like, oh my gosh, Louis Vuitton dressed her and the dress was gorgeous. But I was like, is this for the Met Gala? Like, where is she go? What's the theme again? Very pretty. I would love to see her wearing that at the Oscars, but not the Met Gala. Let me not be a hypocrite though. If Louis Vuitton was like, Cathy, we want to dress you for anything, and it looks like that, I probably would have worn it. I probably wouldn't have been like, well, it needs to be on theme, but I'm just saying. I'm hating from outside the club. It did not meet the theme. It was gorgeous. You know, she's super, super skinny. It went with her body. Can we talk about Jackie Aina? YouTube belongs to Jackie Aina, but I love my girl. I love her videos, but this pink dress was a little tacky. Don't get twisted. I feel like Jackie's a little tacky. Like her wigs are always a little bit off. Her dresses are always, everything's just a little extra, but she's gorgeous. Her body's banging. She wore for Noel. I killed that name, but I love Jackie. I love to see her here. I just felt like I didn't like the glam. Like I love the smoky eye, but maybe it might have been a time where I wanted to see something lip-wise, but everything, it was too Barbie. Kendall Jenner was stunning. I know she's a model, but I'm lumping her in with like social media, other types of people. It was Givenchy. Ooh. And for those of you who mispronounce it, it's not Givenchy, it's Givenchy, a French designer, not Givenchy, an Italian designer. I feel like she looks gorgeous. I believe this was an homage to Audrey Hepburn. Either way, dress looks gorgeous. She's gorgeous. Do I feel like it met the assignment? No. It's definitely something extra that you could wear to the Met Gala. I just felt like it was a pretty dress, but it wasn't on theme. Her body looks great in this dress. I would wear this to my wedding and have my mama cry, but yeah, I would wear this. We talked about Kendall, time to talk about Kim. So I saw the picture of her leaving the hotel and there's like a black man working the door and he's like, and that man was all of us. If you see somebody dressed like that, Kim Kardashian West currently was wearing Balenciaga. I feel like she wore this to all the Donda listening parties. It's like a full mask, a full outfit. So here's the funny thing. I was like, oh, well, you know, the only good thing about this outfit was like, she doesn't have to do hair and makeup. But she did full hair and makeup. I was on Instagram and I saw Makeup by Mario, who does her makeup, was like, we did full glam, and he showed her face. And I was like, and you put a mask over that? Girl, bye. If I'm gonna wear a mask, I would have not done any glam, wore my mask, maybe got my hair done, went out there. So I have so many thoughts about this. Oh my gosh. The DMs I got about this yesterday were crazy. People were like, oh my gosh, well, you know, Kim likes to cosplay as a black woman, so she finally gets to be one. For me, I was like, if you just want to social distance and not talk to anybody and not do any interviews, just say that. You don't have to wear a mask. Just have your people do that. But this outfit was crazy looking. And I was like, how is she seeing? There's a lot of logistical things that I have questions about. I want to know, has anyone talked to her about this outfit? Has anyone asked her if she's okay? And then there was a guy next to her who looked like Kanye, but was it Kanye? Because Kanye's a little on the heavier side. This guy seemed kind of lean. So I was like, are we sure this is Kanye? Is this somebody else? Maybe she got a new dude? I have so many questions. And one of my friends was like, the red carpet look was like a tunic. It was like a black tunic top that we've all had. You guys remember these tunics? Oh my gosh, in the early 2000s. Like, I had one of these that you wore with boots. This was not high fashion to me. There were a lot of people who like were wearing Balenciaga. I'm like, I love Balenciaga, but everything I saw from Balenciaga, I did not like. I know that Floral and Kristen Stewart are under contract for Chanel, and sometimes that messes them up, but like, are people under contract with Balenciaga? Is that what's going on? If you're liking this video, give me a thumbs up. Can we talk about the amount of butt crack? I'm sorry. Crack is whack. June Ambrose said we do not call it butt crack, we call it butt cleavage. But can we talk about the amount of butt cleavage that was on the red carpet? Tiana Taylor was showing off her perfectly sculpted body and her butt crack. She wore Problem. The dress was very Grecian goddess. It brought the drama. It shows that she still has like 16 abs after having a baby, but it also showed her crack. And it, like, I felt like she was about to moon people. Like, it was already a third of her butt down. Like, when she sits down, like, can she pull it up? Is her butt gonna be touching the seat? Like, somebody got to sit in the seat after her? I wasn't loving Tiana's outfit. I felt like, except for the train, it was something she would wear to the VMA. I feel like she wore something similar to a recent award show, right? Zoe Kravitz was also showing butt crack. She wore Saint Laurent. Now, this dress was gorgeous. I wouldn't say that this is a Met Gala dress. This is definitely a VMA dress. This is not something you wear at the Oscars and Tonys. This is definitely somewhere you wear edgy, but I feel like she needed something else besides skin and crystals for this look. Also, it's by Saint Laurent, so it's not American. I didn't feel like she got the assignment, but don't get it twisted. Her glam, her face, gorgeous. Those jewels, everything's gorgeous. I thought she looked a little skinny, but when she turned around, I was like, I could tell both her parents are half black. She got a booty, so. About this butt cleavage trend. I don't mind it if you have a nice butt. Butt cleavage is a no-no if you have no booty. If you don't have a butt, it's just like whatever in the middle is like floating around. And if you have, and I don't like it on BBL butts either, because then it's like, BBL butts just have a weird arch. That thing in the butt is supposed to be at. No, it's just a nice, and you don't even need a big butt. The third person showing butt cleavage was Taraji. She had a suit on. Taraji P. Henson was wearing, I guess, a jumpsuit from Moschino. I thought she looked gorgeous. Hair is beautiful. I love the glam. I actually love the outfit, but when she turned around, I was like, Miss Mamas, is that butt cleavage? Now, I don't know if I feel like this meets the assignment, but I might just give her a pass. She looked good. She brought it. She did bring it. Does this mean butt cleavage is going to be a thing for spring, summer 2022? I hope not. Are you gonna try it? Let me know in the comments. So Sweetie was also a member of the butt cleavage brigade. I feel like all of Sweetie's looks are the same. I feel like everything she wears makes it look like, oh, she's had work done versus, oh, she has a nice body to me. I think she's a gorgeous girl. I actually love the glam. I love that blonde wet look on her. I like that she's playing around with like different hairstyles that are just not like the stick straight wigs. The back of the dress allegedly had like Filipino American flag and the African American heritage flag. Sweetie's dress is by Christian Cowan. All right, time to talk about people who I thought like did a good job, but they didn't ace the assignment. Like Lil Nas X. He had 3 complete outfits. He showed up in like this cape that was gold. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm assuming he's gonna take that off. And he took it off, and there was like this coat of armor. He was dressed by Versace. I felt like he was very Tin Man. I hated the shoes. I love the fact that he's confident. On the VMAs, he had that purple outfit. I was like, he's out here like a bad bitch. I thought the suit of armor was like his outfit, but then he goes up the stairs again, and I'm just like, huh? If you're gonna be extra, the Met Gala is the time for you to be extra. And he just went there. I'm not even mad. I'm happy for him. Again, I hated these black shoes with the suit of armor, and I hated him with this bedazzled cat suit. I don't know if I don't know what it's called if you're a maid, but whatever. And I think he had like, was it a jeweled thong or briefs underneath? He was out here doing it for the girls, but I just hated the shoes. I almost felt like the chunky heel messed it up for me. He would have had to go full Prince and wear the spiky heel to look good with that outfit. That's what it was asking for. That's what that outfit was screaming for. But I thought he looked good. I thought he was very confident. I love that he's coming into himself. I kind of love Normani's Valentino dress. The color on her was gorgeous. The jewelry. Something was off about the glam and her ponytail. Like, whatever I was doing in the back, Don't use that glam again, Normani. No. I feel like she needed like a slick ponytail because this dress was like poofy. It had a lot going on just around her face already. And then to have something on your forehead, like behind you with your ponytail, no. That ponytail needed to be back there like you were actual little pony. Color was gorgeous on her though. I would have liked to see something that showed her figure, like something, I would have loved to see something sheer on her because she has such a cute figure. But I guess she was at the VMAs half naked yesterday, so she was like, get you a girl that can do both. Most of the men looked fine. I love Tom Ford as a designer. I love him as a style icon. I feel like even though Tom Ford is gay, I feel like once a year he goes out and has sex with a woman. He gives me that vibe. He gets super freaky, and that's what he does. Unfortunately, he was in a black tuxedo, and you almost want to see a man wearing something else besides a nice black tuxedo. I'm not saying you got to go Daniel Levy in the Loewe outfit, but I wanted to see men wearing other things, and I feel like most of the men were either black tuxedos or, is that what you're wearing? I think Floral was the only man who was like, okay, he tried something. It actually looked decent. Megan Fox, she was wearing dundas in this red outfit. I loved it. It was very Dita Von Teese, the one that was married to Marilyn Manson, the burlesque dancers. I was loving the little bang. The outfit with her body was banging. The color, like she's so pale, and that red was perfect. The shoe was perfect. Everything about this look was done well. Flawless execution. I don't know if it went with the theme, but in terms of drama, Amanda Gorman looked good. She was wearing like this cobalt blue. It was gorgeous on her. The dress was pretty, but it was very prom-like, but she was one of the hosts. She's a poet laureate, so she had like laurels around her head, and she said the dress was inspired by Starry Night, so she had like a Starry Night thing on her face, a handbag that looked like a book, but that cobalt blue color was gorgeous. Another person wearing that cobalt blue color was Tracee Ellis Ross. I hope this cobalt blue is going to be like big in the next season or two because I was loving it. Tracee Ellis Ross wearing this cobalt blue dress by Balenciaga. I feel like everything I didn't like was by Balenciaga. I thought she was going to take it off and reveal like something. There were so many people who like came and I was like, okay, they going to take this off and it's going to be something. It's going to be something. No. And then she had this wig on, and she looked like Elaine Welter-Roth's mother. I saw a picture of her the day before. She aged like 10 years. I don't know what they did. I feel like hopefully she got back to her hotel room and ripped this wig off, because once she saw the pictures, I hope she's like, we're never doing that again, or she's firing that person. Either way, don't do this ever again. I loved Meg Thee Stallion. She was gorgeous. It definitely gave me I'm at a wedding and not I'm at the Met Gala. She was wearing Coach. So, and that's funny to me because I was like, Coach? She had a Coach bag. Lil Baby was like next to her, also wearing Coach, and he looked confused, and he had like a Coach, like whatever his turtleneck had like Coach on the top, and I was just like, Coach makes high fashion? Okay. I felt like Jennifer Hudson looked good. I don't know who AZ Factory is or however you pronounce this. She looked good. When she took the jacket off, she looked much better. Something's off. She's been looking like very much like an auntie lately, so I'm glad she doesn't look like an auntie. I think she just turned 40 and, she's trying to work that out. Carly Kloss was wearing a Carolina Herrera dress. Super cute, very drama. I loved it. I loved it for us. Can we talk about how dirty Rihanna did us? The main reason I watched the Met Gala red carpet was to see Rihanna. I knew she was hosting the after party. She basically was on IG talking about, if you're gonna try to host a Met Gala after party, don't. So I'm like, okay, it's gonna be popping. She's gonna be gorgeous. So I waited. The telecast I was watching ended, and I went to the grocery store and did some stuff, and I was like, I guess Rihanna's just not coming to the Met Gala. She's only gonna host the after party. Okay, bet. I come back from the grocery store and I see that they opened the red carpet up for Rihanna. Number one, she's dating A$AP Rocky, so she brought him, and he was wearing that crunchberry coat, but she was wearing Balenciaga. As I said, everybody whose outfit I hated was by Balenciaga. I'll have to look up who the head designer for Balenciaga is, but I'm not loving it. Kim Kardashian was in Balenciaga, hated it. Tracee Ellis Ross, Balenciaga, hated it. Rihanna, hated it. Her glam is gorgeous. Even though she had like a beanie on, she had like this jeweled thing. Like from the neck up, Rihanna was flawless. That dress looked like something Andre Leon Talley would wear, and not in the best way. The worst part about it was we waited and we waited and we were disappointed. And then A$AP Rocky decides he's gonna take off his crunchberry coat and there's nothing special underneath it. But Rihanna hyped him up. So I was like, once I saw A$AP took his jacket off, I was like, okay, Rihanna's gonna take her jacket off. Bet. Nothing happened. I was expecting her to take that jacket off and there was like a bikini underneath or something, but there was nothing. And a lot of people were loving her outfit for the after party. I wasn't loving that either. Like, she looked gorgeous. She's Rihanna. But no, I watched this for her. For the Met Gala, I went and looked at old Met Gala pictures of her. I forget what the theme was, but she basically dressed up as a sexy pope. Like, I was expecting that. If this Balenciaga outfit would have been open, showed some legs, showed some drama, showed some something. But no, she looked like the Grande Dame. And she brought Captain Crunchberry with her. I'm a little disgruntled at Rihanna. I don't want new music. I'm just mad she's dating A$AP Rocky and not bringing like the fine billionaire dude she was. So I'm a little upset at her. I don't mind that she's the Avon lady or making, you know, everything besides music. Chloe and Hailey looked good. Usually I like Chloe's outfit better, but Hailey's outfit was the bomb. All right, let's talk about who I hated. I hated Simone Biles' outfit. It was like 2 outfits in one. Now, mind you, Simone Biles is tiny, right? There was footage of her walking up the stairs and like they had to help her. This thing weighed about as much as Simone Biles did. It was by Area. And you know what? I've been loving some of the looks that Area is coming out with, but I did not love this. So it was like a starry, bejeweled turtleneck, this huge jewel encrusted dress thing, and these awful shoes. Like, why'd you wear these shoes? Her glam was impeccable. The shoes though, I almost wouldn't have minded if she would have wore like the black starry night with maybe these shoes. Maybe it might look good and something else, or left this like dress thing by itself. She could have gotten away with just wearing that dress and covered up her breasts, and I think she actually would have looked better. I would have liked it with maybe a nice strappy heel. Yeah, take that turtleneck off, take those shoes off. She would have been one of my top 10 at least. Hated it though. All of it together. Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello wear Michael Kors and it was awful. Somebody said Camila Cabello's outfit looked like a cheap knockoff of their old prom outfit. They didn't lie. A lot of Michael Kors high-end fashion looks good, but all right, I'm no longer caping for Michael Kors. All of his stuff is just awful now. Gigi Hadid was okay. She wore Prada. I didn't mind the red hair. She looked like somebody different. Frank Ocean wore Prada. And had a baby. Like, at first I was like, is this a real baby? But somebody says it's an animatronic baby. Whatever. I don't know if it was Met Gala. Justin Bieber, I don't know what he was doing. I'm sorry, Justin. I believe he was wearing something from his line. I hated it. It was, yeah. As I said, all the men were either really, really bland, or I was like, your wife, your girlfriend, somebody who doesn't love you. A lot of people like Precious Lee's outfit. I just didn't, something about the execution was wrong. Like, it made her look wide. I understand that it was an homage to Zoot Suits, but she's a plus size woman with gorgeous body, but it made her look wide and not in a good way. Irina Shayk, the chick who was messing around with Kanye, she wore Moschino. I don't like this dress anymore. I'm tired of it. I've seen it too many times. Yara Shahidi looked very pretty. It was an homage to Josephine Baker. I believe it was by Dior. It kind of gave me wedding though. I was like, this is not Met Gala. She should wear this maybe to the Tonys or some type of other award show, but not the Met Gala. Storm Reid wore Prada. Hated it. Daniel Levy in this Loewe outfit. Every time I see it, I'm sorry. I wasn't sure how I felt about Timothy Chalamet's Hader Ackerman outfit. So when I first saw it, I thought he had a tux on, and then I saw he had joggers on the bottom, and I don't know if these are, I'm assuming these are fancy Converse, these aren't regular Converse. It wasn't giving what it was supposed to have gave. I feel like it was supposed to be kind of elevated streetwear, but it fell so flat. Maybe the pants didn't need to be tucked into his socks. Yeah, something's off. I don't know. Natalia Bryant, Kobe Bryant's daughter, wore Connor Ives. Girl. I'm assuming this is her friend. So, and with that, I'm gonna stop there because I could go on and on and talk about everybody, and this video is gonna be 50 hours long. Let me know who you like, who you want to see. I know I was like, where is Zendaya? I guess she's filming a movie. I was like, where's Beyonce? But then I remembered she's on a yacht the size of a cruise ship on vacation. I know Beyonce, Mama Tina, and Solange were on group chat like, you see what she got on? That's what me and my friends were. Let me know who your favorites are. Iman is definitely my favorite, so let me know if you agree, disagree. Just my thoughts. I'm not gonna be offended if you say that you hate everybody that I loved. All right, this was a fun video. I may try to do this type of video again. I love talking about fashion and I love being shady, so see you next time. Bye.